Alright everyone, so I have some accessories for the X-Maxx which I'm about to install. So firstly I have this roof skid plate which is a must-have for the X-Maxx. Whenever you bash or the truck flips or rolls over, the body will get damaged from the top. So to protect the body from getting damaged or scratched up, we have this skid plate. So let's see how to install this. And here's the part number for the skid plate, 7817. So we'll remove the body first. And this is where the skid plate for the roof will be installed, like so. And underneath the body we have this roll cage where we have 4 mounting holes where we will install the roof plate. I haven't driven my truck yet. Frankly, I couldn't get any time and I wanted to install this roof plate before bashing the truck, just so that I don't damage the body a lot. So we have an instruction sheet, some screws and the roof plate itself. It's in plastic and you can get this for about $10. It is cheap, but you have to buy this additionally. I don't know what's wrong, but Traxxas can simply install this by default from the factory and ship their trucks. You get this with the XRT, but not with the X-Maxx. You can also get this in orange, green or red color. And for this, it is recommended to use a rimmer tool, and I've ordered one. Right, so basically we need to drill a 8mm hole over here and then install the skid plate with the screws that are included. So 8mm in diameter is the size of the hole. I have a body rimmer tool with me which I've ordered just for this job. So 8mm is here. So we need to mark the position of the hole and then drill it. You could use a drill machine as well or a drill bit, but it's better to use a body rimmer tool like this. So after marking the hole from the underside, I can see the mark over here on the top side. So this is where I will have to drill the hole from the upper side. Now in the manual it is said that we should remove the internal body support, so that the 8mm hole which we are about to drill is only for the body and not for the actual internal post itself, because we don't want to drill an 8mm hole on this post. We want to leave this as it is. So to remove this, I'll remove the screw which holds the post from here. And on the outside we have 2 screws over here. I'm using the 2.5mm hex wrench. So the internal body support is separated and we can now drill the holes without any hassle or obstruction. Alright, so I've completed the drilling process and these are the holes. So these posts on the roof plate will fit in the hole over here. So the roof skid plate posts are through to the body. So now I can install the internal support back. First I'll install the screws over here. And then install the 2 screws which were here. Now it's time to screw the roof plate and the internal support together. So we have a packet of screws that we get with the roof plate accessory. So the screws are supposed to be installed from the underside of the body. In the manual it says we have to use a 2mm hex wrench, but I'm using 2.5mm. Do not over tighten any single screw at the beginning. Tighten the screws equally so that you don't apply pressure on any one side. Right, so the skid plate for the roof is installed successfully. It's not that difficult, but it is a bit tedious to install this, especially because of the drilling process, and when you're securing the screws on the skid plate, make sure not to over tighten the screws that you're installing, because since the roof is in plastic, I have a feeling that it's very easy to strip the threading. So just to be on the safer side, don't torque the screws all the way so that you avoid stripping the thread of the roof plate. With the newer X-Maxx, we do get a skid protection on the back side of the body, but not on the top, unlike the Traxxas XRT or the Sledge. Next, I'll be installing these metal gears in the stock servo of my Traxxas X-Maxx. So let's move on to that video.